You know, outcome obsession is like that poker table. Gripping one hand, like your life depends on it. And the tighter you grip, the more desperate your moves become. And isn't it interesting that the exact same principle applies when you're texting someone, waiting for a reply? Because the more you need it, the longer it doesn't come. And what's fascinating is, kids, they already know the secret. They don't obsess over outcomes, they just ask questions. Endless whys and what ifs. They hypnotize adults into playing their game without even realizing it. And maybe you wondered, if a child can bend reality with a single question, what could you do if you remembered how? And perhaps it's like that story of the gardener who squeezed the seed so hard it cracked before planting. Nothing grew. But the day he dropped the seed into the soil and let it breathe, roots, leaves, blossoms, same seed, different grip. And you can think of your own life. Times you gripped too hard and things slipped away. Times you let go and opportunities landed right in your lap. And doesn't it make sense now that detachment isn't apathy, it's trust? So here's the reframe. The less you need to win, the freer you play. The freer you play, the more you win. Which means, right now, you're already winning more by releasing the obsession than you ever did by clinging. And as you realise that, you can begin to imagine walking into your next conversation, dropping a curiosity bomb like, what if the opposite were true? And watching that person lead forward, eyes sparkle, mind-opening loops they need to close. Isn't it powerful to notice? You don't need to convince, you just need to invite. Because influence isn't selling, it's scaffolding. Words as architecture. Your voice the breeze that sways suspended thought. Until the brain, it finishes the story in your favour. Isn't it funny? The whole time you thought you needed certainty before acting, and yet every time you acted before certainty, life rewarded you. And so now, as you integrate this consciously and unconsciously, you can hear the upgrade. I'm the one who plays freer. I'm the one who lets go and attracts more. I'm the one who commands energy by releasing control. I'm the one who creates curiosity instead of killing it. And that identity now is you. Funny thing is, gripping harder isn't control. It's chaos disguised as control. Real control comes when you loosen your grip. Winning this hand doesn't matter. It's the whole game that counts. Same with life, same with business, same with love. What if the opposite were true? What if you already knew the answer? What if it's easier than you're making it? Detachment isn't not caring. It's caring so much you don't strangle it. Imagine if you don't force the answer. Just left the question hanging. Watch how people lean in. They can't not fill in the blank. Hold on too tight, you rot. Let go, you grow. That's not philosophy, that's biology.